Hello and welcome back to the Scotland Rugby League channel. Today we'll be previewing the Scotland Men's Premiership Grand Final between Forth Valley Vikings and Edinburgh Eagles. Forth Valley Vikings took the League Leaders' Shield and finished top of the table, just beating out the Eagles on points difference. The Eagles then went through the semi-final against Glasgow Rugby League, where they came out victorious to book their spot in the Grand Final. To start today, we'll look at the last time these two teams met in round 5 of the league, as Edinburgh Eagles hosted Forth Valley Vikings at Royal High on a rainy Friday night. Forth Valley could have clinched the League Leaders' Shield in this game with a win. However, it was Edinburgh Eagles that got off to the scoring start, as they crashed over for the first score of the game. It was Pete Burns to convert, as he added the 2 points for his first of the night. The Eagles would score again early, with this pass from Lewis Clark finding his winger to go in the corner. At first it didn't look like he'd made it over, but the try was confirmed. Pete Burns would step up to kick again, but this time the conversion was unsuccessful. The Eagles were on the attack once again, and Burns' pass was then passed on again, and the Eagles scored in the right-hand corner this time. Burns was unsuccessful with his kick once again. The Vikings then put on their first meaningful attack of the game from a scrum, as the pass found Gregor Ramsey, who went in from a long way out. He's been doing this all season, and you would have seen his name a lot popping up as a try scorer. Ewan Edmund added the conversion. Edmund's kick then, this time on fifth tackle, went wide, where the winger collected and ran all the way in for an amazing crossfield kick try. Ewan Edmund had his kicking boots on this game, and he found a brilliant conversion from out wide. The Eagles were still looking dangerous though, and they found a score again in the left corner. This time it was controversial, but the referee gave it. Pete Burns was unsuccessful again with his kick. The Vikings weren't done before half-time though, and Duncan Arthur scooted out dummy half and offloaded over the line. Edmund added the extras again, and we went into half-time at 18-all. The Eagles came out flying in the second half, and this barnstorming run from Scotland student Jordan Duncan got the Eagles over for the first score of the second half. Pete Burns' kick managed to find its way over the posts, and the scoring continued for Edinburgh Eagles. Burns was in action again, and this dummy and run seen him break through and step the fullback to go over for another try. Burns really took control of the second half, and this kick added another 2 points for the Eagles. It was Craig Robertson who would then scoot out a dummy half, stepping and finding the pass in the corner for the Eagles to score their third try of the second half as they looked to run away with it. As a player and coach, Robertson would be delighted with the way the Eagles came out in the second half to start. Burns' conversion this time from a bit further out wide didn't find its way over the posts. It was Burns in the action again, and this dummy and run left open space between him and the post to go in for another great try. Burns then added the extras with this kick to bring the Eagles' lead even further. It was Duncan Arthur again threatening from dummy half for the Vikings, and this scoot seen him go under the post, with a conversion quickly added for the Vikings as they looked to claw back some of the deficit. Arthur showed his dummy half skills again with another scoot, then beating a defender to score another try as he brought his team right back into it. The kick, again, quickly added. The Eagles looked to stop the Vikings' momentum and any chance of a comeback as Wishart went over for another try. Pete Burns again added the conversion, and the Eagles' lead looked safe heading into the final moments. The Vikings weren't giving up, and Edmund's pass out wide left them go over in the corner. The kick fell short this time, and the Edinburgh Eagles took the win. The Eagles finished the game top of the table, but the league wasn't quite wrapped up. Forth Valley Vikings had to host Glasgow Rugby League, and they needed to win by 52 points to secure the league leader shield, which they managed to do. Looking ahead to this weekend's grand final, not much separates these sides at all. Equal on points, with the Vikings only coming out on top with slightly better points difference. The Eagles have had the extra match to prepare by winning the semi-final, but on the other hand, the Vikings have had extra rest and recovery. And having been at most of the games this year, it's been great to learn how these teams play and watch some brilliant rugby league over the summer. When watching the Eagles, they're very strong through the middle, which draws teams into defending narrow, leaving them space to attack the outside. And this is where they score a lot of their tries. The Eagles will also welcome back Pete Burns and Jordan Duncan from representing Scotland at the Student Four Nations, bringing back some key experience into the squad. Burns has had an outstanding season, and the Vikings will need to watch his step and turn of pace, which has proven to be dangerous time and time again. However, a big thing that the Eagles will want to improve on is their goal kicking, as missed conversions have kept some of the games this season closer than they will have liked. As for the Vikings, I think one of their biggest strengths this year has been in and around the ruck. The ability that they have to create chances around the ruck, especially with Duncan Arthur, has really helped their attack this season. They have a lot of rangy forwards with the ability to offload, and second row Gregor Ramsay has been inspirational for Forth Valley this year, running hard and scoring tries for fun. The kicking games of both Ewan Edmund and David Graney have also been key to the Vikings' 2023 success, and they will need to have their kicking boots on again in the grand final. Forth Valley will miss their Scotland students representative Mikey Mayer, who made the move from Edinburgh this year, but have more big forwards that can help carry the load. There's absolutely no doubt that the grand final will be extremely closely contested, with strong defence being matched by stellar attacking play. And no matter who comes out on top, both teams can be extremely proud, having had very successful seasons. Kickoff is 2 o'clock at Grangemouth Rugby Club on Saturday the 22nd of July. We hope to see a great crowd at the game for a memorable encounter. Entry will be £3 for adults and free for children, with a limited number of matchday programmes also being available to purchase for £2. We'll be at the game, getting the thoughts from both coaches prior to kickoff, and these will be posted on the Scotland Rugby League social media pages. There will also be live updates, post-match reaction, and lots more, so make sure to keep an eye on these pages if you can't make the game. As for now, thank you very much for tuning in. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow, and good luck to both sides ahead of the grand final.